John, the Iffy stories, love them. We've already spoken about the Giro and the smoking kangaroo, but the Italian Grand Tour was a lot more for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember I went over late one year. I had really good form, and for the World Championships, which were at the Nürburgring, which is the most amazing circuit. So anyway, I went over there, and this is when I first met Gianni Salvio, who was a partner in this team. It was called Carlos Galli, and Gianni used to make this Galli equipment. And so raced a couple of races in Belgium, and I had really good form, so they took me over to Italy with the team. And we had a guy on the team named Dirk Bart, who had been World Pursuit Champion the year before, I think. And Gianni just loved Dirk Bart. So we're in this wonderful restaurant. It was two classics, the Milan Torino and the Tour of the Piedmont, still two big races today. And so we're sitting in this wonderful restaurant and talking about the tactics of the race. And Gianni, he loves Dirk Bart, so we're all going to ride for Dirk Bart. So we're told what we're going to do. And I'm just having quite red wine with my meal. And the sports director was a bloke named Julian Stevens, who had been a great pro in the years earlier. And he said, John, why are you here? I said, I'm here to race. He said, oh, you're not holidaying? I said, why? He said, that is your fourth glass of red wine. I said, oh, well, he said,
you were on an entree at that stage.
It's there on the table. He says, yes, because we're in Italy, but, one glass with the meal. Oh, so can I finish that? He said, no. Oh, okay. So back in those days, you used to be able to push the rider. So I actually pushed Dirk Bart around most of that day. All
Physically push.
Up all the hills, I'd give him a push. And we get to the last hill, it'll all come back together, last climb coming up into Torino, and from there it's 10k downhill to the finish. We're climbing it, it'll all come back together, and the rods are going off the front. And he says to me, I'm finished, go for yourself. Oh. I've already spent all day pushing him, so I'm a bit knackered. So right near the top, I took a deep breath, jumped away over the top. There was 10 up the road, and I never caught them, but I finished 11th on my own, which was a pretty good ride. So stayed around. 2 days later, we've got this other big race, the Tour of the Piedmont, Giro di Piedemonte. And so we're in the same restaurant, same scenario, sitting there, except they're all being told they're going to ride for me this day. And so, great. And then the DS says, and John, you drink as much as you like.